Hey guys, good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, March 15th. It is 6:21 right now. Market's going to open in about 9 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and set up this room real quick, and we'll get started shortly with our analysis for today. It's got a couple of things here to update, and we should be good to go. All right, let me get this link sent out to you guys here in the premium, and we will be on our way. All right, here we go. All right, as people join in, I'm going to go ahead and start marking up liquidity over here. Instead on the daily chart, let's go down to the 8 hour. It's good for the most part. Go down to the 4 hour. Down to the 2 hour. Down to the 1 hour. Down to the 30 minute. Down to the 15 minute. Down to the 10 minute. And it looks like we're good to go. All right, so let's go back to the 1 minute over here. So we're having a huge spike to the downside right here. As you guys can see, liquidity right there just got hit for the most part. I mean, it's just tumbling down super heavy right now. So good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, March 15th. Happy Friday, everyone. It's 6:25 right now. Market's going to open in about 5 minutes. I've marked up liquidity over here. First level of liquidity already got hit, and it is starting to drop even further from here. So if you guys took this level of liquidity, if you guys are early enough to see this, it pretty much got hit. And it's now pushing through even further. Other than that, we'll just let this kind of play through. And we will take a look at the clean chart. So here is our clean chart. You guys can see price is still dumping pretty heavy. This could be pretty good for us because if it establishes, a double bottom on the bottom, we can ride this back up. So let's go up to the 4 hours real quick. Over here on our clean chart, not sure if we're really going to get much structure because, as you guys can see, price is dumping pretty heavy. So it's actually rejecting off the 4 hour structure right now. If anything, I might just take this off because it's just too messy. I'll just push this down a little further. We'll just use the 1 hour instead of the 4 hours, kind of pointless. Go back down to the 1 minute. Okay, so here we go. So I'm gonna put this right here as the 1 hour support level, where price is currently at, of course. And then this is going to be the 1 hour resistance level. All right, so that's pretty much set up right now for the clean chart. If we need to make some changes, I'll make some changes, but right now we'll just leave it as is. Obviously, price is moving a little crazy right now. We'll see where this goes. So over to our main chart over here. This is our main chart. Let me go over to the calendar real quick. So on the calendar over here, it shows that we had news at 5:30, 6:15, and then 7 o'clock. So 5:30, 6:15, 7 o'clock. Mark that up real quick. 5:30, which was, looks like market had a super late reaction to it. So 5:30 is right there. 6:15, which is when the market started dumping right here. And we have more news at 7 o'clock, which is high impact. Okay. So we got that set up right there. Market is going to open in about 3 minutes. So this morning we had, hasn't refreshed yet. Yeah, and then also it's triple witching today. Thanks, Patricia. So that's another reason why the market's kind of going crazy right now. So we had news today at 5:30. It was pretty much mixed for the most part. The high impact stuff was negative, obviously, so price is dumping. You had some more negative news over here at 6:15, industrial production month over month. It's just mixed news. There's no one-sided news today, so it's pretty much mixed and all over. And we'll kind of just play by ear to see, what we want to do with it this year. So market is going to open in about 2 minutes. We have pretty much everything marked up here. Looking over here at liquidity already got blasted through. Here's our clean chart. Price is currently in the 1 hour support level. Here is our breakout V3 chart. There's no double body, double wick, so there's not going to be any levels here for us to look for any breakout V3s, at least not yet. Looking over here at the PRB, there may be a possible sell entry setting up here, but again, we'll just wait for the market to kind of stabilize a bit once market opens at 6:30. So we got about 40 seconds till market open. Once market opens, we will be ready to look for what's next. But anyways, here is the liquidity. Liquidity already got hit right here. I don't know if there's any other levels below it, but let me check real quick. There's another level below at 39,136. This level right here at 39,257 already got hit. The level above is going to be at 39,426. So not really any much close liquidity from where price is currently at. We'll come back and take a look at this later, but it's kind of relevant for now. Price is too far. Again, here's our clean chart. Price is currently in the 1 hour support. Price can easily just bounce off this and shoot back up, but we'll see what happens when the market opens here. Market is going to open in about 3, 2, 1. Market is now open. Price is starting to dump a little further down. So let's go ahead and mark this up as opening price. Looks like we might get a double body rejection right there, guys. Yep, we're getting a double body right here. So this might be the breakout V3 setting up pretty early in the session. So just gotta sit tight a little bit. See if this here ends up holding. If this candle rejects off one of the pivots, this is going to be setting up for a PRB. But again, we'll have to see what happens here. Looking for that momentum signal. Price is rejecting directly off the sessions right here. It's a little tricky. The ATR is super high. All right, guys. So if this candle here closes green, this is going to be the breakout V3. If anybody's looking to take it. Again, you'd have to wait for the candle to close. Don't get in too early, because you guys can see how tricky it might be here. Yeah, it's a little tricky. It's going to be the opening candle, or the opening, basically. Still got 30 seconds left on this here. So it's trying to crank back up higher. Still got 20 seconds. It's going to be a little bit of a tricky entry, guys, because it's such a big candle. And it's like right on open, too. So this candle is going to close in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this here is the breakout V3. Watch it over here, make sure. I don't know if I got time to make any adjustments to it. I'm out.
Order filled.
Full TP. What? Hold on. Did it not copy to my accounts? No way. I don't think copy to my other accounts. That was too fast. Ah, it's fucking whack. Oh man, that's super whack. Oh, fuck. That was my bad. I didn't turn on my freaking copier. Damn. Messed up. Forgot to turn on my freaking copier. I put in the lot sizes, but I didn't, the contract size, but I didn't turn on my copier. Damn it. It's all good. I got it on one account, I funded. Damn, I would have had all funded accounts by now. It's all good. It is what it is. Everybody makes mistakes. I made mistakes on that. I forgot to turn on my copier. I was like, why didn't it copy? Because my copiers weren't on. It's all good. Well, I'm out of it. I made 1,000 on that trade. I don't know. They're close to breakout V3. That's kind of annoying, but it's all good. You guys profited. I profited. We profited. No big. Trade played out exactly how it's supposed to. And there we go. Damn, that would have been a good way to close out the week too. It's all good. I'm not going to take any more trades, of course. At that point, that's literally going to be that is literally going to be trading outside of my trading plan. So it's all good. Yeah, that's up one day. I was doing so much stuff before the live session too. That's why, because I was answering messages, responding to people, updating access, and it kind of threw me off, but it's okay. Take it for what it is. So here is my, oh, same guys, my profits over here. That was a nice entry though, super nice entry. Here is my profits for the day. I just have one account here, which is okay, not a big deal. Okay, so here is my my profits. I locked in 1,000 on my funded account right there. You guys can see these are all my new funded accounts. Did not be able to take the trade on there, unfortunately, but everything else, yeah, there was just one account here. So it made 1,000 for the day. Well over 100,000 for the week if you're going to incorporate, you know, my other accounts over here from earlier this week. So, I mean, good profit there. Looking over here at the team profits, we have a lot of people here who profited as well. We have Andreas locking a total profit of 1,255. Let's take a look at the chart real quick. That's fine. There's nothing here to take anyways. Yeah, there's nothing here to take right now. Here, let's see. The PRB might be coming up soon, but there's nothing to take right now. So I'll come back and take a look at that. We have Maria over here, total profit of 1,215 for the day. Nice work, Maria. We have Kaner here, total profit of 1,800 per account. He has 7 accounts here, so well over 8,000 for the day, all wins. We have Natasha here, total profit of 1,845 for the day. Nice work, Natasha. We have Maddie here, total profit of 14,290 for the day, all wins here. We have Madhu here, total profit of 855. We have Eunice here, total profit of 1,219. We have Alex over here, total profit of well over 2,000 for the day. That's work, Alex. We have Nick here, total profit of well over 3,000 for the day, all wins. We have Ariane over here. He just got funded 3 accounts. Big congrats to Ariane. Total profit of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Well over 13,000 for the day, all wins. We have Kenneth here, total profit of 1,700 per account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 accounts. So well over 7,000 for the day, all wins. We have Tom here, total profit of well over 4,000 for the day. He's got 3 funded accounts. Congrats to Tom here. And his FTMO locked in a total profit of 684, all wins as well. We have John here, total profit of 1,000 per account. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 accounts, well over 20,000 for the day for John. Nice work, John. We have Kip here, caught it all, total profit of well over 40,000 for the day, all wins. Nice work, Kip. We have Matt here, total profit of 1,150 for the day, all wins here. We have Sean, total profit of 1,515. Nice work, Sean, on your way to getting funded on that account. We have Narith here, total profit of about 1,000 per account. He has 20 accounts here, so about 20,000 for the day. We have William, total profit of 1,000 for the day, all wins. And no trade for them all. It's all good. All right, so guys, there's no other entries here yet. The PRB actually just came up right now. Sorry, guys, I just saw it. Came up right here. It's currently running in profit slightly. I mean, that's the PRB entry right there. So we had the rejection. Price came up, rejected off the pivot right there. We had space right here on this candle. Price came back down lower, rejected off this right here. And now this is the PRB. I'm not in this position. I'm not taking any other positions. I'm just following this through just because this is one of the entries that some people like to take. Didn't play through, but it's okay. I mean, it's not one of the entries I like taking anyways. I prefer the breakout V3, which already hit and went straight to full TP. So other than that, we'll see if there's any other entry that may come up. The other entry that might be coming up soon will be the pivot scalp or the momentum scalp. Let's see, Sadie's asking, was there a pivot scalp? There's no sell signal here, so there's no pivot scalp yet. There'd have to be a sell signal that would come up here in order for it to be a pivot scalp entry. So there would need to be a sell signal, and also it can't touch any of the red flags. So it can't touch the sessions, can't touch opening price. But this here would be set up for the pivot scalp if the sell signal comes up. All right, Patricia. Yeah, Patricia said, Sean, awesome week hopping off and turning off the computer. Yeah, smart decision right there, Patricia. We'll see you back here on Monday. I'm done trading for the day too, guys. I'll stay on and analyze and answer questions, but I'm not taking any more trades. You know, my trading plan is just 1 entry a day, which is the breakout V3. It already hit full TP, so I'm done for the most part. Unfortunately, my copier was not on. Today would have been the day I would have gotten funded all 20 accounts, but it is what it is. Patricia's asking what time is the mentoring session. So the mentoring session will happen after this. So I'm assuming if the market doesn't kind of pick up, because I'm assuming the market's going to kind of die down a little bit, we'll probably be out of this session by like 7:30. So around 7:30, the mentoring session will be live. So we'll be around during the mentoring session right after this live session. Also, I have some things to discuss. I don't know for sure if this is the case, but I was speaking with Narith this morning. From what he understands, and I don't know if Maddie, I think Maddie might know too, there's a cap on how much payout you can receive from Apex. It's a lot, but there's a cap on it. So I was talking to Narith about it, and he mentioned that we should use smaller contract sizes because you're limited to, I think, 1.6 or 1.3 million in payouts per year. So if that's the case, then yeah, lowering your contract size and just kind of balancing it to the point where you're just slightly above it. So it makes it pretty much impossible to blow your account. And then you can possibly take more entries. So I don't know. I'll have to look at the FAQs. I'll have to talk to Maddie. I guess Maddie has the info on this, but I mean, I don't know. I just heard about it today. Yeah, Nick said, well, I don't know. So again, Nick said in total. I don't know if it's in total or per account. I have no idea. I would have to do some research and information. I don't know if anybody else has information on it, but we'll figure it out. We'll dig into it. But I mean, even so, 1.6 million in payouts, like net payouts, is still pretty good. So I'll take that, and then I'll funnel those profits into my personal account, and then I'll just keep making more money on my personal account, right? And then I'll just keep creating cushion for the Apex accounts as well. So yeah, exactly. CC said first world problems. Yeah, getting over a mil from Apex is I'm fine with that. And I can just add other funny companies, and I can also just put it into my own personal accounts. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Maddie, so do you know any info on that? Because I heard you're the one that kind of knew the info on that and told people. So not sure if like, because I never heard of that from you. So I'm not sure if it's like, if it's anything else that we should know about. But we'll look into it. Gotcha. Okay, Maddie. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to Narita about it. We're gonna talk about it because he mentioned that you knew the info, so I'm not sure. I never heard it from you, so I was like surprised that like you never told me about it. But it's okay. We'll look in the FAQs at some point. I just don't know myself personally. Yeah, in the FAQs, there's a cap for the first 3 months, but then it's unlimited after. So I don't know. We'll just look at it. It's not a big deal. $1 million a year in funding money is still really, really good. Still really, really good. All right, so let me just scroll up real quick. Let me see if there's anything else that I missed over here. Yeah, I know Furlan said cost of coming late. Yeah, Furlan came a little late and you just missed the breakout V3. It happened so quickly too. It happened like on the second candle. Like you were just off by like a minute and you just unfortunately missed the trade there. William said this is wild. I just woke up and made 1K. Yeah, no losses this week and only one loss last week, Kenny. So we're up. The win streak is currently almost 10 trades for the BB3, guys. That is crazy, right? Crazy. Um, but yeah, I'm sure everybody here is pretty happy about that. So we'll continue to follow through. Yeah, and I'm gonna stick to my game plan. There's no need for me to force any trades here. I'm just gonna wait for Monday, take another BB3. Hopefully at that point that'll win again too, and then we'll have I mean, I was kind of on edge today, honestly. I think a lot of you guys were on edge too with the breakout because it came up so early. Like the trade came up so early and the volatility was so high. It was so crazy. But it blasted right through TP, just like we anticipated, and then it came back down. So we didn't get caught in the fake out. We actually got in before the fake out. But I'm glad it played through. I was worried it was going to play out today. Like straight up. I was kind of worried. I was kind of tempted not to take it, but I was like, no, I gotta take it. This is how the strategy works. And lo and behold, it played out exactly how we anticipated. So I'm happy you guys here are locked in profits with me on that trade. But now the market's moving kind of crazy. So if you guys are happy with your profits, like Patricia and a lot of the other guys, it's probably time to wrap it up because you guys can see the market's starting to play around now. Market's starting to play around, a lot of manipulation happening throughout the market. So I mean, if you guys have to trade, which you guys don't have to, I would just take things as cautiously as possible. It's not a good, it's not a good look right now for the market specifically. All right, let me just scroll down a little further. I'm not missing anything. Yeah, Kenny said it's insane. So many traders have been struggling this week from what I've heard. Yeah, I've seen a lot of so I've been on YouTube lately because I've been getting a lot of advertisement of like other live streamers who trade on Apex. Man, it's crazy how many people are blowing accounts this month and because they can't handle the volatility. They don't understand how to because we have this momentum indicator, right? My momentum indicator is pretty much the missing piece for everybody right now because the market's so volatile. I've been like kind of just peeking into other people's groups and people are blowing accounts left to right. Like I've seen this guy, he's a pretty well-known streamer. And it's crazy because there's this other guy who's another well-known streamer, and this guy has never gotten paid out from Apex. He's been like capping for like the past year or so. You guys are probably know what I'm talking about. This guy, he he's been like promoting Apex for like forever. And this guy like supposedly had 20 accounts or whatever and was doing so well, but he admitted to never getting paid out through Apex. and he just kept blowing accounts, and like everybody's blowing accounts right now, which is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. So I requested a payout from Apex yesterday. Like I said, I was going to request like a small payout from you guys or from them, so that I can show you guys that it's legit. And they actually paid me out the same day. It's still pending, but it is a payout. Let me see if I have it here. Yeah. So you guys can see right there, I just requested a small little payout. See my company name right there, K2 Trades. I got to change it to Kodi Kai Trades, but right here you can see it's from Apex. They paid me out 3,269. It's pending. I just requested it and they gave it to me same day. So it's legit. I got paid out right there from Apex. Just to let you guys know, because I know a lot of guys are asking if they're legit or not, and you guys don't trust them. But there goes the payout. It's a small payout. It's only from 2 accounts that I was trading. And I just did that to show you guys that it's legit, you know. So now you guys know. Um, but yeah, so once let's see, Nick said, do you still trade the account that got the payout while waiting? Yeah, it's right away. Like once you request a payout and they approve you, then it just deducts it from your account. So you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, I still, well, it wouldn't matter because the payouts and all that stuff happens at nighttime. So I'm not trading at night. I only trade in the morning. So like usually I'll request a payout like in the morning, after or lunchtime or something. And then in the afternoon, they go and they just do their back office stuff. And then I don't trade until the next day. So it's like it's just it's like a 1 day process basically. And I did it on the last day, so I think that's why they paid out. So they usually pay out on the 15th, which was today, and they just paid me out that same day. Yeah, Nicholas said, I see. They seem too good to be true compared to all of the CFD prop firms. Yeah, no, they're legit. I like Apex. Apex is I'm sticking with Apex. Apex is my go-to. So I think I'm only going to recommend Apex, at least for now, until everybody's like fully funded and all that. And then yeah, I mean that's kind of what we're working with. All right, so there's no other entries here, guys. This thing kind of spiked up a bit. But yeah, the volatility here is still extremely high. As you guys can see, the ATR is super, super high right here. ATR is super duper high. It's like currently at 30 ATR. So the volatility is super high. If you're taking a trade, you got to be super careful because you can just get spiked out right away. Nice. Cameron just got 2 more funded accounts. Let me scroll up real quick. Let's see. James is asking, do you have a setup video for TradingView? I don't remember seeing this setup on your trading vids. Yeah, it's one of the top, it's like one of the first videos. It's the TradingView one. So let me just pull it up real quick for James. I know James is just starting. And we have some free time here. So I typically don't answer these questions on these live sessions, but because our entry came up so early, I mean, I can just answer questions for you here. So all right, so this is what the course looks like. If you scroll down right here, it says TradingView platform. It's module 1.3. It's like one of the first ones. Make sure you go through all of these first, James, 'cause it's right there, the TradingView platform. You click on that there, and then it'll have, actually, sorry, I don't think it's this one. It's a little further down. Oh, right here. So it's module 2, the basics, using the TradingView platform. And you click on this and it's a video pretty much explaining like all the functions on TradingView. So yeah, module 2, and that's where you would figure out, that's where the video would be. Yeah, no, it's fine, James. I mean, we're going to have a mentoring session after this anyway. So if you want to hop on the mentoring session after this live session, you can ask like all the questions you have. Like you can ask like literally every question. that you have, and I'll answer all of them. But you could ask some questions here. It's just the trading session's still on, so some people are still looking for entries. So I'm still focused on the chart. But if you do have questions, I'll try to answer them. Otherwise, if you can wait until like the mentoring session, which will happen in like maybe 30 minutes. Typically, these live sessions will run until around 8. But since the breakout V3 already came out, the market's pretty crazy. And we're not really expecting much to happen right now. We might just cut this out a little earlier. So we might just end this live session around 7:30. And then right after that, we're going to go into the mentoring session. Right now, the mentoring group has a weekly mentoring. I'll post a link up so everybody could get into it. It's not, I'll open this mentoring session to everybody so that you guys can just hop in, ask whatever questions you guys need. And yeah, and I can help you guys, walk you guys through like whatever you guys need help with. Let's see. Let's see, for instance, Sean, is bar 940 and 941 a V1 formation, a V formation? Let's see, 40 and 41. You're talking about a V1, right? A variation V1? Because if that's what you're talking about, yes, that is a V1 variation. The only problem here is that it's at a red flag, which is these sessions right here. These sessions right here typically cause manipulation because these are like the session high lows. Like this red line over here is the London low, and the purple line is the Asia low. And you can see this is a V1 pattern, like you said. It's a double body rejection. The body's right there. It's on the same level here. And this would have been an entry for a sell. So if you wanted to take a V1 variation, that would have been your entry right there, and it would have been a full TP. So yes, you're correct. That is a V1 variation. You call it a V formation, so I'm not sure if you're asking about something else, but yeah, if you're asking about the V1 variation, that's where it would be. So if you're ever curious, Froylan or anybody here, like if you guys are curious if that's like a V1 or something, just get the rectangle tool, click on the magnet tool here, and draw it on the wick to the body. And you can see if it's on the same level. Because you can see if you do this over here on this one, you can see that they're not on the same level, right? So that's how you know it's not a V1. But this one here is. So you're right, Farland, you did identify that properly, and that would have went straight to your TP right there. That's one of the favorites that people like to apply. Vince is one of the guys here who applies that a lot. That's like one of his favorites. He takes almost everyone that comes up. There's a couple other people too. It's also one of my favorites. I apply this on here. I also apply it on forex. So if you guys saw my forex entries, I took some forex entries this week. I'm up like about 2,000 on my forex account too. So I'm up about 4,000 on my forex. I'm up about 1,000 today on my Ninja because I only took one account, and then up like about 100,000 for the week across all of my Apex accounts, including my personal account as well. Yeah, I'm up pretty good for this week. We had no losses, so it's pretty solid. Let's see, Ferlin said, I wasn't sure if you look at the bars or the following. You can look at either one, Ferlin. You can look at the one before or after. It just has to be on the same level because it will identify as a reversal pattern. There's another V1 pattern right here, but this is against the trend, so I personally wouldn't have taken this. But yes, this is a V1 pattern. It's a V1 pattern, but it's not a V1 entry for me because it is it's going against the trend. For me personally, I mean, if you just want to apply the strategy standalone, you can take every V1. You can take a V1 from the bottom, you can take a V1 from the top. But for me personally, I like to take V1s with confluence. So I take them usually in the direction of the trend. And then sometimes I use other confluences as well, like a double rejection or something like that, like a double top, double bottom. It just helps with my confidence taking a certain trade. Yeah, no problem, Farley. Nicholas said if you press the Apple key while using the rectangle tool, it activates the magnet. Yeah, no, that's what I use. That's what I use, Nicholas. I use the command key. That's why you never see me click on the magnet tool. I just click on this, I hold on my command tool, and it goes through. I never used to use this button. I just use the, it's super easy. Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah. So guys, if you guys have a Mac, you guys can use the command tool and it'll just automatically turn on the magnet tool. It makes a huge difference when you're marking it up super quickly. All right, let me scroll up real quick and see if there's anything else here that I'm missing. Oh, okay, so James is talking about my tabs up top. Yeah, so if you want to open a tab up, I mean, you can do this. Not everybody does this. I just do this because I have different charts running at the same time. So this is my overall chart. This is where I look at overall trend. And this is my preference. This is my main chart. I keep it blue. This is the PRB. I keep it red. This is the breakout V3. I keep it green. This is orange. I keep this as the clean chart. And the blue one is liquidity. And then I have my forex charts over here. But if you guys want to open a tab, you just click on this button here. Or you can also click on this right here, and then you can load a new layout. But it's all up to preference. Some people don't like having multiple tabs because it's confusing. But for me, it works with my process because I can keep everything separated and I can just focus on certain things. So let's see. I think I'm going to take off this 1 hour support level, and I will just mark up new structure here. And as you guys can see, price is just consolidating and ranging between this area here. HP is asking what's the best strategy to use throughout the day. I mean, any of the strategies work really. It's just up to preference, right? It's up to whoever is applying the strategy. Because I can tell you the V1 is probably one of the best ones, but you might not like the V1 because it repaints. So the V1 isn't always going to be exactly sure. That's why I use the V1 mainly as a confluence, not as a standalone strategy, because the V1 does repaint. So, the V1 could happen. Like, for example, a V1 could happen here, but if price keeps pushing up, the high is going to get pushed up higher, right? That's why I don't like the V1 by itself. I like using it as just a confluence, because if you use it as a confluence, then it's established. Another strategy that a lot of people like to use is the breakout V3 continuation. That's another one, right? Like, for example, this might be a continuation right here. There's a buy signal, and this might be followed by a green candle, which will continue to push up higher. So that's another one. Another one would be a high-low scalp. Another one would be a high-low momentum scalp. There's a lot of strategies that come up every day. So, I mean, it's just really up to preference, guys. I can't tell you exactly what to use because it doesn't resonate with everybody. Like, I can tell you what I use. Like, I only use a breakout V3. But of course, you're going to want to know something else, right? You want to know what else is good. And there's no right or wrong answer to it. Every strategy works well. It just depends on the person who's applying it. Like Kip, for example, Kip only applies a pivot scalp, and you can see he's up how much profit for the day. Kip had like some pre-market profits, and then he had even more profits here as well. Kip's up like 40, he's up like 80,000 for the day. All he does is a pivot scalp. He took one pivot scalp earlier and then one pivot scalp when the market opened. So yeah, there's no right or wrong answer for what's the best strategy. Everybody here applies something different. Kip applies that, Vince applies V1s, I apply breakout V3s. Everybody just chooses what they want because all the strategies that I've created, they have a very high win rate. So you just got to figure out what fits you best. All right, so let me scroll down a little bit. Cameron said was at an MPS at 655. Price came down. Look at the levels right here. Yeah, so this was an MPS right here. It already hit TP 655. So we had price come down right here with the sell signal. Trend was bearish. Price retraced right here. The entry would have happened right here and would have went straight to TP already, like right away. On that next red candle right there. So there's another strategy right there too. A momentum pullback scalp, right? This is also a good strategy. There's just too many strategies here. There's a lot of strategies, but they all work very well. So depends on the person. Let's see. Patricia is asking, so Sean, on the V1s, are you looking for bodies to line up? I mean, either the bodies or the wicks. So it could be a double body, it could be a double wick. Doesn't really matter, either one. Because they both signify the same thing. They signify a reversal off a higher low point. So Yeah, for me personally, I don't have a specific preference. Double bodies typically come up more often, but the double wicks do happen as well. The double bodies are just easier to spot because they usually happen at the same time. Yeah, so there goes a news candle right there. Huge, crazy candle. Let's see. And that just reminds me, I'm glad that I showed you guys my bank account because now I have to go to the bank and change my business name. I just been lazy to go to the bank to change it. As you guys know, the old name was K2 Trades. It's now Kodi Kai Trades. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad that everybody killed it today and is doing well. We have some more profits here that I haven't looked at yet. We have Kevin over here. Kevin just got funded. Nice work, Kevin. So Kevin is currently, or it looks like you got funded, right? Should be. Got 159 now. So you got a total profit of about 1,500 for the day, all wins. Nice work, Kevin. We have Albert over here, total profit of 14,741. He has different risk on all of his accounts, all funded right here. Nice work, Albert. So Albert just made a killing, 14,000 in like 2 minutes this morning. Albert got on the live session. I was like, I'm gonna make some money today. All his funded accounts made 14,741. Nice work, Albert. We have Steve over here, total profit of 500 per account. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 accounts, so well over 3,000 for the day. Nice work, Steve. And I think that's it for right now. If there's more profits for you guys to share, feel free to send them in. Otherwise, that is it for right now. We have Madhu over here, another funded account. Nice work, Madhu. Just got funded another 150K. Guys, we're like literally running it. Apex. While everybody is failing and blowing accounts on Apex, we're like literally killing it. We're like running it right now. Because every day, if you guys have seen the milestones, we have like at least every day, there's at least like 4 or 5 people getting funded. So we're like running Apex right now. It's crazy. It's crazy how many certificates are here. I don't see anybody who has this many certificates from Apex, like every single day. But yeah, guys, big congrats. I'm happy for you guys. I'm happy for the whole community here, guys, because like I know a lot of you guys have been struggling, and it's funny because once we got to Apex, you guys started to listen to me for some reason. I don't know. It seems like you guys started to listen to me. Like a lot of people have been doing very well here, but as soon as we made it to Apex, a lot of people who weren't listening are now listening, and you guys are all getting funded. You guys are all getting funded in the group. And it's crazy. I'm like, I wonder if like Apex would tell me like how many people in our group are like, because I would like to know like the full payout. Like how much money are you paying this group out? Because I want to cut of that too. You owe me some money, Apex, for bringing all these people to you. Bringing all these people making you guys money. I need a cut of that too. Um, yeah, man, it's crazy. It's amazing to see all you guys kill it. I don't think there's any other group who has this many people getting funded and getting paid out and getting like, and we haven't lost a trade in like 2 weeks. So, and I'm only taking 1 trade a day. So it's crazy. Uh, yeah, I'm happy for you guys. I'm happy for everybody. I'm happy for myself. Because it's been a long time coming for this. Like we were doing okay already before, but I think this just brought us to another level of community. I know Patricia said, "Chish, don't jinx it." Yeah, we'll keep it going. But yeah, guys, if there's any other questions, feel free to pop into the chat. We don't really have much going on here. The volatility is still very high, but there's no entries coming up. If this sell signal comes up, this could be a possible pivot scalp entry. So this could be a pivot scalp or a momentum scalp entry. It's going to line up together. There's also a V1 pattern right here too. So you have a confluence there for a V1. Yeah, Nikki said she passed her 100K, never thought she'd get there. I know Nikki's killing it. I mean, Nikki, you have like 3 or 4 accounts now, right? Maybe 5 accounts. I know a lot of you guys were thinking about giving up for a while. I'm super glad that you guys haven't. Yeah, Nikki has 7 accounts now. Nice work, Nikki. Yeah, Nikki's Patricia's friend. So thanks to Patricia for bringing her on board. Like I said, guys, I'm always I'm always welcome to teach your friends and family. Like I'm okay with keeping this knowledge and this strategy and all this stuff like within our circle. I don't really care to like grab random people. I don't really advertise. So if you guys have seen, I don't advertise. I don't even stream on YouTube anymore. Not for the public at least. Because this is good. I mean, it's good what we have right here. I don't mind continuing this and us keep profiting all year round, year after year, and we'll keep the money within the Kodi Kai family here. So I'm happy. I'm good with that. I don't need to be teaching this to like thousands of people because I already know, like, if too many people find out about what we're doing here, it's not going to be a good look because then we're going to have to make some adjustments to the strategies, and it's just going to be more work for me, realistically. Yeah, no, definitely, City. You're soon. If you're on your Apex account, hopefully you'll get funded soon and start to get those payouts. So I'm happy. I'm happy to see everybody here killing it here. So we got that. I do got this thing posted. We got Gian here with some more profits. Gian locked in total profit of 495 for the day. Nice for Gian. So still no sell signal here yet. Yeah, Tom said no questions here. Too excited and still digesting the fact that I got 3 funded accounts under 2 weeks with you, Sean. Thanks, Nick, for motivating me to get on your lives. Yeah, no, definitely. Let's check this over here. Yes, we got liquidity. The lower level liquidity here still hasn't gotten hit, guys, but it's getting close to it. It's on its way down. So if you guys are looking to take some sells, it'll probably push down to that level of liquidity. But realistically, price is just going sideways. So if you look over here, I drew this range consolidation right here. Price is still within the range of consolidation. So just be careful if you guys are looking to take any trades here because this is not a good area to trade in. At least not until price breaks out of it. It's going to break out of it eventually. But until then, price is probably just going to keep ranging within this area. So other than that, let's see. Maddie said 28K for this week. His third 20K week consecutively, logging off early today. All right, Maddie. Yeah, no, Maddie logged in 28,000 today. That's crazy. 28,000 in 1 week. And it's been his third week having more than 20K a week. That's crazy, Maddie. So you're basically up like in the past 3 weeks, you're up well over 60,000. That's good. That's pretty good. I'm shocked that I'm up like 100K for the week. Like I've had 100K months, but not like a week. Uh, it's because we haven't lost all week, so like it just keeps stacking. It's every day is like 30K, 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 and now we're at like 100K. Um, yeah, it's crazy. It's kind of eye-opening because you always see like some gurus saying that they make like 100K in a day. People really realistically making 100K in a day is not really that realistic. But now that I've done it in a week, I'm like, dang, that's crazy. Maybe it is possible in a day. We have like one person who's made 100K in a day. I think it was I forget his name. Not Rob. There was somebody who posted and they had like 5,000 per account. No, not Kip. Kip made 80K. Did you make over 80K, Kip? Let's see. I know Kip made 80K. So Kip is like we're gonna have to start to have a leaderboard who makes the most money each day. Um, Not Kip. Kip for sure is Kip was leading, and there's another person here who made. Yeah, no, Kip is right. There was one day where Kip was just hitting every pivot scalp, and Kip had a 100K day, and he definitely had a couple of 80K days. So Kip is actually probably the leader for consistency of 100K days. But the thing with that is that we're trading multiple accounts, right? We're trading like 20 accounts. When I see people make 100K on one account, I'm like, that's kind of unrealistic. I can't imagine making 100K on like one account. I mean, yeah, if you're like a hedge fund or something, makes sense. You have a huge account, but on a regular account and especially an unregulated account, questionable. Anyway, it's fine. I don't have to look it up. You have some more profits over here. Let's see from CT. CT locked in a total profit of 738 for the day. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 accounts. So well over 9,000 for the day. All wins. Nice work, CT. And yeah, other than that, so you guys can see the fake out right here. Price actually came the opposite direction. This is why I was saying it's not a good area to trade in yet until price breaks out, because now it's breaking out. Here's what to look for now. Now that price is broken out right here, look for the fake out, because one of two things will happen. Price will either bounce up and continue up higher, or it's going to pull back into the range. I see so many people get caught in this trap. It's crazy. Because it's such an easy trap to spot, but a lot of people still get caught in it. Like they see price breaking flows out of the structure and they're like, okay, I'm gonna take this for a buy, right? As soon as they take the buy, what happens? Price pulls back into the range and they get stopped out. It's such an easy trap to identify, but so many people fall for this trap. That's why I don't like trading break and retest. A lot of people like to trade break and retest. I personally like to trade out of the way. So I don't like trading within these areas here. I like to trade outside, like in the middle of nowhere, in the open. Because when I'm in the open, I can just trade straight momentum. Break and retest works sometimes, but a lot of times people get faked out. And then you get faked out like multiple times and then you blow your account. Nicholas said, having a luxury car a day is insane. Oh, I know. And I was just talking to Nick about like the expenses here from like where I live in California. Expenses are super high, but then it kind of motivates me. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but like for me, I feel like whenever I spend a lot of money on certain things, it just motivates me to make more money. That's why I just keep getting better and better at trading, because I got to afford my lifestyle that I'm pretty much accustomed to now. But it's a good motivating source, especially with trading, because trading is so like trading is so it's pretty much unlimited. It's uncapped. Like I have my own personal account. I'm still making a lot of profit on that. Where's my personal account on here? So I think my personal account is like this one up here, the first one. I'm up like almost 2,000 for the week. I started this account with like 5,000, I think, late last week, and I'm up like to 8,000 now. So the possibilities is crazy. Once I start getting my payouts consistently from Apex, I'm just gonna funnel them over to my main account, and my main account is just gonna make more and more profit. So pretty excited for that too. Let's see. So we got William over here. William said we're all doing well, doing great. He's almost funded, so he's almost there. William is slightly behind, just like one more trade. Should be good. Nice work, William. Let's see, question from HP. HP is asking, Sean, when you requested the withdrawal, did you leave a cushion or take all profit? I just took a little bit. So you can see my payout over here. It's only 3,000 for 2 accounts. I made like 8,000 today or this week. So this week I made about like 10K. So I only took out a little bit just to see how it would like, how much it would pay out and how fast it would come. So I did leave a cushion. The cushion's still my max drawdown is still at oh, it's cool. It's actually higher now. So my drawdown actually follows on my funded account. All my max drawdowns are capped at 5K, which is the max. And then on my funded account, because I won today, my drawdown is actually at 5,784. So my drawdown actually follows. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it did that. It did that. So yeah, I did make my payout. I just took like $1,000, but then I've been winning all week. So it followed higher. So now my distance drawdown is like about 6,000. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't know that, Nick. Of course, I didn't know that. It's my first time. It's my first time going past the drawdown. uh, yeah. Well, I mean, the drawdown doesn't go away. Your drawdown just gets higher because it is usually capped at 5,000. So if I show you guys, well, I would show you guys my accounts, but I don't want to. share my login info with you. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't show you guys my accounts. But if you guys know what I'm talking about on Tradebait, if you have your distance to drawdown, usually it's capped at 5,000 and it doesn't go any higher. But now mine says it says 6,000 now because I had a win today. Yeah, no, I know that it stops. I'm just saying I didn't realize that it would just keep going. Like it would show you how much is the distance on top. So like you have your cap at 5,000 and then it goes higher. So it doesn't just stay at 5,000. Like normally on the account, it says 5,000 and then you're like, okay, I can lose 5,000. But now it says 6,000 because I have my max drawdown plus I have profit on top of it. Because it doesn't say right now. Oh, because my account is higher now. So once your account gets past the 50K or I think like 56K, then it starts to add on higher. Because my other accounts are still below. They're like at 154, so they haven't went past 5,000 yet. Let's see, question from Albert. Albert's asking, was it easy to open an account with Tradebait? So it was easy to open the account as a personal account, Albert, and I actually opened it through NinjaTrader. I didn't open it through Tradebait. Um, you can open it with either one. I think NinjaTrader is probably the best option because NinjaTrader owns Tradebait. And I trade on NinjaTrader, so it just makes sense to open it with NinjaTrader. I didn't realize they're two separate. There's still two separate companies and two separate brokers. So for me, I opened it with NinjaTrader. It was super simple with personal. If you open it as a business, it's a little complicated. I probably wouldn't do it as a business unless you really want to, because I opened it as a business first, and then they asked me for so much documents. Like I didn't have the documents on me, so I was like, I had to create a new account. So I had to create a whole different account with my personal information. But if you do personal, it's right away. You just put in your information, your social security, and then you just wire the money over from your bank. I just wired over a quick 5,000 just to get the account started. And then it takes about 1 or 2 days for your money to clear. So I would do it today if you want it ready by Monday, because it's going to take a couple of days for it to clear with your bank. But yeah, it's super simple. And then I just add it to my copier. So now it just copies all my trades. And then also you have an option. So they have a free option, or you can pay a lifetime. The lifetime is 1,500, and you pay way less in commissions. I think you have like 70 cents cheaper in commissions. So if you're taking, like, for example, for me, I'm only taking one trade a day, right? So one trade a day, we'll just say 365. I don't know how many days are in a year, but 365 times 70 times 2. Oh, times your contract size. So 70 per contract. So this is 511, and then I'm taking 5 contracts, so times 5. You're going to pay 2,555 in commissions for on a free account, but I paid 1,500 to have to have what that shit called to have the lifetime license, and then I pay like less because I know I'm going to take more than I'm trading a lot, so obviously you want to pay less in commissions. So you have the option to pay for a lifetime fee, and they give you you pay less in commissions. So I mean, if you know you're going to trade, you might as well just pay it up front, especially if you have the money, because that's how they get you. Like it's like you pay so much more in commission, so I pay a lot less, and it works out for me. It's a big upfront, but it balances out. If you trade every day, you're going to pay a lot less in commissions. Exit 3. Yeah, leap year 366. You're right. Let's see. Thanks, Nicholas. And Nicholas has 100 weekend days. Ferlin's asking, how many contracts can you trade with a 5K deposit? So I don't know exactly how much you could trade with a 5K deposit. I started with, I think, 1 contract, and then I went to 3 contracts, and then my account is now at like 7,000, or it was at 7,000. And then I took 5 contracts, so now I'm at 8,000. So I think you have to ease your way in. You probably want to start at like maybe 3 contracts and then slowly make your way up. But I'm at like 5 contracts right now at 7,000. So I'm assuming it's just slightly less than that. You just got to be able to cover the margin. And since you're in the trade for not a very long time, it's not, as long as you don't hold the trade overnight, you should be fine. Because if you hold the trade overnight, then you need to have at least 21,000, I think, daily margin to hold the trade overnight. But I don't think you're holding trades overnight, so you should be fine. But yeah, if you start a personal account with Ninja, I would probably recommend just putting 10,000 in there just in case to cover the margin. I only put 5,000 because that's what my bank limited me at. They said I couldn't deposit more than 5K within within a week. So I just put 5K and then I'm up 5K now. So I don't have to put another 5K. I'm up like 10K now. So kind of worked out for me. All right, guys, if there's any other questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I mean, this session is kind of just turning into the mentoring session. So I think you might as well just get off here soon and then start the actual mentoring session. So it's in a different video. So if there's any questions, guys, feel free to pop into the chat. There's no entries here available. So there's not really much to take. That sell signal right here never closed, right? If you remember, I drew this V1 pattern here because there was a sell signal that was coming up like 20 minutes ago and it still hasn't closed. So it's doing pretty much what I anticipated. This is what I told you guys was going to happen, right? Volatility is kind of it was going to die down and price is probably going to just range here for a bit, which is exactly what's happening. There's a pending sell signal for like the past 20 minutes. It's still pending right here, hasn't closed. I mean, it might finally close here, but either way, it's it's still kind of just lingering. So yeah, no, exactly. Nixit, glad we got our trade out early today. I wish every day was like that, right? I wish every break, because it's a breakout. So I wish every trade would just come out like that, right, at the beginning and be done with. But I'm okay with waiting too. Preferably I'd rather have it right away. But if it doesn't, preferably I would still rather win the trade than take something that doesn't hit. So, all right, guys, I think that's it for this live session. Let me see if there's any more profits to share for the day. We got a couple more team profits right here. We got Cam with a total profit of 42,465 for the week, not counting the profits from the eval. Yeah, I know. So you probably got more. I got like, I think 86,000 with profits from the PA accounts. And then if you calculate my other accounts that got funded earlier this week, I'm at like over 100K for the week. So it's pretty good. But all right, guys, if you guys want to sit in on the mentoring session, just check out the Zoom links again. I'll post a link up here if you guys want to hop onto it. You guys are all welcome to hop on, ask whatever questions you have. It doesn't matter what question it is, I'll answer it. I'm just gonna get off this so that we can just close this video out and then start the mentoring one. So if anybody wants to review it, they can go straight to the mentoring video. So. All right, guys, I'll see you guys here on Monday. If I don't see you guys during the mentoring session, if you guys have any questions, reach out. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in a few moments as I start up the mentoring session.